up and oppose the descent into dictatorship in this country, which is what's happening, then it will be too late. But we're here to make sure that we don't get to that point.
That's right. Amen.
We will do whatever we can in the courts, but the fight to defend democracy is going to primarily be your responsibility, not the lawyers.
That's right.
We think we hopefully made some convincing arguments. We think that we're right.
Amen. Yes.
We think that we're right about the law. We think that we're right about the political issues. And all we would ask is that we'll make some statements and answer some questions to the press. But this is not an isolated incident. What everybody needs to do is to go back to their campus, go back to their workplace, talk to their colleagues, explain the issues involved, mobilize your friends, get on social media, speak as much as you can, exercise your First Amendment right as actively and as vigorously as you can before they take it away from you, as they're trying to do to Momodou Taal and our two other plaintiffs here in this lawsuit.
And get in the streets.
So,
Yes.
And the last thing I would say is that the capitulation of the Democratic Party to the Trump administration it would be shameful, except that we don't expect anything better from them in the first place. So what we would say is that's not the social force to which we're appealing. All the old talk of abolish ICE, that's just for the midterms. It's just a bunch of lies. If democracy is going to be defended, it's not going to come from the Democratic Party. It's going to come from you, and it's going to come from the working people in this country who are about to realize what's coming. And so that's our pitch to you today.
Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm Chris. I'm from the American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee, here to, second chair for Eric and pass some notes and do all the scribbling. I'm freezing, so I won't talk for very long. But this is so important. It's so essential. I think it's it really speaks volumes that you all are out here supporting Momodou and Mokoma and Suram. Like this is it. So we're gonna do everything we can, like Eric said. But this is just one process, one tool in the toolbox. We don't know what's gonna happen, right? We made these arguments. It's in the judge's hands now. But there are other cases around the country that are going to be raising these same issues. You probably saw that a few were filed just in the last few days. So this is not going to be the only bite at the apple, and we're going to keep going. We're going to do what we can. But like Eric said, it's really for you guys as well to sort of don't let them just take away your rights without exercising them to stand up and to fight back against that. That's what we'll keep doing, and we're here to support while you guys do that.
Thank you, Chris.
Students, visitors, foreigners, who the government wants to characterize as aliens. Once you take it away from them, you start taking away from permanent residents, which is happening with, Momodou Taal. And then, questionably, what's going to happen to United States citizens? I was a naturalized citizen. Are they going to go back and say, well, you're different than another type of citizen who's a American-born citizen? So, where do you draw the line? You have to fight them at the gates. You have to keep them away. It's really important. The Constitution is the most important thing. This is what we're fighting for. It's not about the Democrats or Republicans or Trump saying they're for the Constitution. We, the people, are for the Constitution. This is what our case is about. It's about speech, protecting individuals' right to organize, protest, and have protected speech in classrooms, outside of classrooms, and in the streets. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Two of the wonderful plaintiffs.
Come on in.
One is, I was born here, I grew up in Kenya, I grew up in a dictatorship. And right now I can't tell the difference except that it's colder here.
Right. It's colder here.
Yeah, but really it's certainly about the First Amendment and the right to free expression, the right to challenge the government and so on and so forth. But I think also there's a moral question to it, which is 50,000 dead Palestinians, 800 killed just the other day. It's a genocide, it's a genocide is a genocide. We shouldn't be punishing the people who are calling out what clearly was international bodies a genocide. We shouldn't be punishing Momodou for calling, for speaking his conscience and for speaking our consciences. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming out. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for challenging.